Hi everyone, it's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio. Welcome to my channel. It seems like it has been a decade since I have done a video. I hope everyone who celebrated Thanksgiving had a wonderful holiday and a wonderful weekend. I have finally gotten back to semi-normal after all my company has come and gone. And so I have missed you guys, and I am looking forward to doing a video today. And what I'm going to be doing is I am going to participate in the December Ember challenge, or I don't know what you call it. It's really not a challenge. It's just a little daily ephemera making for the month of December that is hosted by Louisa Heinzel and Barbara with 49 Dragonflies. And so that's what I'm going to be doing for most of the month. So I did not get to do yesterday's, which was the first day, which was the second. So today I'm going to be doing the second and the third, so that I can get caught up. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do a video every single day for the challenge. There may be times where I'm doing like today where I'm doing a couple of days at a time, but I'm going to try to do the whole month. I have a paper clip. There we go. It was under my glass mat and it was making it wobble. I am going to try and do the whole challenge through the end of the month, but we'll see how that goes with my other journal making stuff that I'm doing. And I have my, I'm about to start my December design team project as well for Sweet Pea Curiosities, and so that's probably what I will film or record toward the end of the week. And then on Thursdays, of course, we have the I Saw It on Pinterest. So, like I said, there may be days that I do more than one day of this challenge together, like I am today. Alright, I'm having a problem getting focused here. So, the first two prompts, which were yesterday, were a playing card and a key, antique key. And so, I'm going to be working on that first. And I have some larger playing cards here that I'm going to use kind of like journaling cards. And then, I'm not using metal keys in this particular make. I'm actually using little die cut keys that I got from Amy, a Crafty Cat, and they're all different sizes and shapes and colors, and you can get these in her Etsy store. And so I'm going to use these because they're flat, and I feel like that they will go in the journal better. And the journal I am working in is my personal journal, and you can see it already has a key on it, and there are a couple on here too. So I have fulfilled that even more with stuff that's already on this journal. So that's why I elected to use the paper keys in this particular make. So, and for those of you that did not see me make this journal cover, this is my mother. So, yeah. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is kind of rough these up a little bit. I'm going to try to do 3 at a time so that I can put one in my book and then have a couple for future journals. So we can see. I won't do 3 probably of each challenge. But this particular one, I started cutting stuff and I was like, oh, that's really cute. So I ended up doing more than one. All I'm doing here is kind of knocking off the shiny part so that whatever I do to these will adhere better, and also so they get a more vintage look, because these cards, bigger cards that I'm using, aren't really that old, and they're really shiny. So are you guys doing any of the December dailies or anything like that? This is the only one I'm going to do, I think. And I'm not going to do a Christmas theme or a December theme or anything like that. I'm just going to make things, you know, to go in my personal journal. And then, like in this case, make a couple extras to go into future journals, and so they are not going to be Christmas themed. I do have my Christmas journal is finished, and I will be doing a flip through of that probably tomorrow, and getting it listed. But it turned out really cute, and of course it's overstuffed as usual. Now, the backs of these are horrible. I hate that pattern. I hate everything about it. Hate's a strong word, isn't it? I shouldn't say hate. But, so I'm just going to put some tea-dyed paper on the back of it, I think, to make, so you can journal on it, if I can find my paper. See if I can reach it without flipping my chair backwards. That would be really bad. It'd be really amusing. Let's see what I have here. See if I can get all 3 of them on there. Okay, I need to... No, I think it'll glue. We're going to try it. This glue stick's about had it, but I got one sitting in standby. So yes, my company was wonderful, and all my family was here, and so it was a really nice Thanksgiving. And I think we had about 12 here. So which is plenty. My son did not get to come, and so I missed him not being here. But other than that, everything went well. Of course, the food was wonderful, and we ate way too much. The holiday's always a good excuse to eat too much, isn't it? Especially sweets, because I don't eat very many sweets otherwise. Now I'm debating whether I want to put something on the front side to tone down these cards or just go with it. I have just some plain tissue paper. Let's do that. Let's do that while since we're already, yep, I knew that was about done. But like I said, I did pull them out, which is a miracle because usually I don't remember to do that. So, oops, I should have wiped that off where I sanded, but that's okay. That just gives it a little grungier look, doesn't it? Okay, and I'm just gonna, this is Tim Holtz tissue. Oh, that was almost not good. Tim Holtz tissue paper that was just plain. And I got this at Tuesday Morning a long time ago, so I don't even know if they make this just plain tissue anymore. Yeah, I don't mind that little smeary back there. That kind of gives it a grungy look. Kind of smooth everything out, and then we'll cut them apart and see what we've got here. Been working on some other things, and my scissors are so sticky. I need to clean them. I found that if they get sticky like that, if you will clean them with hand sanitizer, it kind of takes all that sticky off. That's a little tip for you if you didn't know. And it works pretty well for getting the sticky off your scissors. Of course, you can use like Goo Gone and stuff like that too. That corner did. So have you all got your Christmas decorations up? Mine are done. That's another thing I've been working on that has kept me from doing videos. But I'm done now. I started a little bit of Christmas shopping and got a couple things from the Black Friday sales. I did not go to a physical store, but I did order online a couple of things. Yeah, I'm not a fan of going out on Black Friday. I think it's because, you know, I used to do that when my kids were little, so I could try to get whatever the most popular thing that was out that year that it, you know, everybody wanted from Santa. Kids wanted from Santa. I would have to go out and fight the crowds to try to get one, whatever it was. You know, my kids grew up in the days of Ninja Turtles and Cabbage Patch Kids. So it seems like it was always me trying to find something that everybody else wanted too. Not fun. But now I have grandkids, and luckily they don't really do toy things. They want cash, which there's nothing wrong with that, but especially my granddaughter, who is 15, she's saving for a car. So whenever you ask what she wants, you know, she wants cash to save for that car. Her daddy has told her that he'll match whatever she has, you know, to get her car. So she's been working on that. And then the two younger ones, the middle one, he likes sports, and he's a gamer, so usually he either wants something sports related or he wants, you know, a video game. And then the youngest one, he's not really into toys. He likes games and also plays a lot of sports, and so he may want, you know, sports equipment or something like that, or tennis shoes, new tennis shoes. They're all big tennis shoe nuts. So I don't have to try to go out and find those toys that are hard to get. Alright, so there's my big cards. Now what I'm going to do is I die cut some birds out of cards, and I'm going to put them on here. I'm going to ink them up. And these are Tim Holtz dies. And they're just really cute little birds. So I cut them out of cards that I had. And we're going to kind of assemble them. I kind of did different sides of the cards for each part, so they're gonna be a kind of a mixture. But I think they turned out really cute. Nope, wrong wing. Gotta remember what pieces I am putting where. I think this is that wing. So basically I'm using 3 different kinds of cards that I had to put these together. And then I'm gonna put, let's see, how did I do this one? Oh, this one I'm gonna put, let's see, I can't even remember. I'm gonna put a whole card on the back side, like this. And then I have another partial card. That I'm gonna put here. And then I'm going to take one of these little keys and put it on there like that, like he's kind of got it in his mouth. like that. So that's how that one's gonna look. And I think I'll put some of this old decrepit book page kind of behind it. Let me tear this edge off so you can see more of the words. All right, so that's how that one's gonna look. We'll slide that one. We'll glue them all once we get them all put together. All right, for this one, I'm gonna put some big page directly on the card because I'm not gonna use a whole other card. And then I could have inked up all these pieces. I'm gonna have to go faster if I'm gonna get both my second and third makes in here. Okay, and ink that up. And the reason I'm putting the book page is just so there's a separation between the cards so that the birds will stand out a little better. And then, which wing did I have on here? This one, I think. No, it's this one. Is it that one? It is this one. I can't figure out which way this wing goes. It goes like this. Okay. So that's that wing. And then I've got one of the little clubs or spade with the little thingy cut off. And I'm going to put that kind of like a crown up there. And then I have one of the keys that I'm going to put down here for him to stand on. So there's how that one's going to look. I almost think I do want to put red down here. All right, we're going to hold that thought because I can grab another card. All right, so this one, I have this little guy. Let's ink him. He's facing the other direction. And I'm inking with gathered twigs, if you want to know that. I just kind of want to ink around it so you can tell the different bird parts. And this one. has a heart on his wing. And then I have a heart that I cut out of a card for the crown on his head. Like that. And he has a key as well. Yep. Trying to decide if I want. I have, this is the box that these cards came in. I got these in Germany. They're really cool cards. Like this one has a red background, and then I have another set that has blue, the blue background. Oh, but that's green. I could use that. What that looks like. It's gonna look weird to introduce another color. No, I kind of like that actually. And then this is the front of the box. What does my other box look like? Up in the drawer here. The other box is blue, so it's not any different than the back of the cards. But blue would actually look good on that one over there. I don't want to use my face cards because they're really cool. Look at the face cards on these. Are they not cool? Yeah, I think I'm going to put a blue one on that other one if I can find one that's not a face card. That one would look kind of like that. All right, let's do it. I like it. And then I'm going to save this box because I really like this too. And this is the name of the game. I pronounce it scat, but it's German, so it's probably not that. But it doesn't have, it only has from like, 7s or 8s up through the suit. It doesn't have the lower cards. So however you play that game, which, you know, if you're German, you know what that is. I'm wondering, do I want to put, do I have enough? Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. See, this one's, if I take this one apart, without tearing it up, But yeah, I got these in Germany at a flea market, and I don't know if it's where they had them stored, you know, before they brought them out to sell, or what, but they smell so good. It smells like the drawer may have had a potpourri or something in it, and it's soaked into the cards. I know that's crazy, but so if we put the blue one on this one, maybe the green one on that one. I don't have a red one. And then maybe another green one off the other side. Maybe we'll use this little part here. If I can figure out where to put it, we'll do it. We'll figure it out better when we're gluing it. Okay, let's start gluing. Get little scraps out of the way. All right, I'm going to use our glitter glue to glue most of this, since we're gluing thicker, like cardstocky kind of materials. And I'll just start with this one I have kind of in front of me. Maybe cut that a little straighter than what I did. Okay, so we want to glue the green down first. Then the book page, and I definitely want to use dark glitter glue for that, because I'm afraid if I try to put glue stick on the back, it's just gonna fall apart. So I'm just gonna put it mainly around the edges. See if I can get it on here in one piece. Okay, and then we want to put our little blue wording across the bottom. Am I on screen? I haven't, like I said, it's been so long. can't remember how to do this, guys. All right, and then we want our key. On here. No, we want our key this way. Thank goodness for the little tip on the art glitter glue for these things. It's probably gonna have to be further over this way. I bet I went too far. Let's see if I can lift that up real quick. Okay, and then the back of the bird, and let's glue his little crown on the head. First, and then we'll glue the back part down. Onto the key. Then the second part. Just like that. And then its wing. And then I'm going to take my little micro pen or a Sharpie or something and color in his eyeball there, just so it stands out a little better. Okay, so there's that one. And you can journal on the back of it. Okay, now let's do this one. And both of these birds are in the same die cut set. I just cut two of the one and then one of the bigger one. Oops, don't slide on me here. Okay. Ink this one. And I think I'll make this so the bird's standing on this, since he's not going to be standing on a key. He's got the key in his, kind of in his beak, or behind his beak, or... Uh-oh, that's popping up, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I got to watch a few of the videos last night on these particular prompts, and a lot of people were, not that there's anything wrong with anybody's makes, they're being very creative, but several of them had done, you know, cards with the keys dangling off. And so it took me a little bit to figure out what I was going to do, because I wanted to do something different. I didn't want to do, you know, something that somebody else was doing. Goes this way, right? Yeah, it has to go that way. It looks weird the other way. Okay, and then get my little key, put here. But you can find the videos, of course, on Barbara and Louisa's channel, and you can also follow the hashtag on Instagram, and you can see everybody's makes there as well. And I think Barbara and Louisa are planning on having a lot of freebies and discounts and stuff like that if you like their digitals. Alright, so that's that one. And then let's get this one really quick so we can do the challenge for today. Like I said, it's just one, so it won't take near as long. thought I had a little crown cut out for that, for this one as well. I don't see it laying here. I feel like that is crooked, and now I don't think I can straighten it, so we're stuck with it, I guess. So we'll correct it with this, maybe. Okay, and then this bird faces this way. So let me eat this. Alright, so this guy, is going this way. I didn't put his crown on there. Oh, I can still get it behind there. Good. Do it quick for it all. Alright, put his wing on. Wait. Am I doing that right? Yeah, that'd be alright. Okay, key. And then our little sign, maybe I'll put it up here because I can cut it smaller. No, I think I like it down at the bottom. Okay, so there are our 3. And I wish I could find that his little crown. It's probably gotten knocked off in the floor somewhere. I could cut this one out of the box, make him a green one. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to clean my scissors. Okay, ink around that. See if I can get that in there. Ugh, it's pretty glued down. I may have to cut. There we go. Alright, so there are my 3 cards for the first prompt for the second, which were playing card and an antique key. So I think that's turned out pretty cute. Alright, so the prompts for the third are a layered tag and a retro film strip. So I have this one kind of put together. It shouldn't take too long. So this is a piece of Tim Holtz background paper that I'm going to make my tag out of. And I'm going to put an angle on it here. And then I'm going to put this little hole reinforcer on there. And poke a hole through it so I can put a string in there. I think that's somewhat in the middle. So that'll be my tag, and I'm going to leave it a little bit long until I get everything laid out on it, and then we'll cut it to length, exactly where it needs to be. So I'm going to poke a hole in here, like that, and then I'm going to take some of my thread here and put it through the hole. And just tie a knot. kind of like a packing ticket tag or luggage tag or something to that effect. Just going to put it through here singly instead of, you know, doubling it and then pulling it through. I'm just going to put it through and tie a knot in it. Hopefully. Kind of like that. Okay. All right. So I have this doily that I'm going to put on here. And I'm going to put it on the glue stick and I'm going to wrap it around the back and leave it. So that you can still write on the back. Because the back of the paper is light enough to write on. This is going to make a big sticky mess. Okay, and I keep searching for my wipe, and I can't find it. There it is. So I can kind of wipe the glue stick where it came through the little holes. Okay, so there's that part. All right, so I have this, which I think is very retro. And I'm going to ink around it. And this is from the Creative Digital Collage Club. It was like a little ATC card or whatever, and I just kind of trimmed it down and put an angle in the corners. And then I have a couple of flower die cuts that I'm going to use. There's nothing really retro about those, but they're going to give me the layers that are meeting the requirement for the layered tag. And then I have kind of this retro number here, number 2. I think it's, you know, in a font that's pretty retro. And then I have this car that I think kind of fits with her. If not, we're going to say it does. And then I have this little theater ticket that I'm going to use. And then I have 2 film strips, and these are by 49 in Market. Okay, and so now we're going to start building our layers. And so I want her to be on here, and I want one of the film strips to go around her like this, and then I want a flower, And the other flower is going to go up here. And you see, as I'm going along, I'm scooting it down to make sure everything's going to work. And then I want my car down here, so this needs to go up a little bit. And then the other film strip, other partial, is going to go up here towards the top. Kind of like that. And I actually want these to be more like that, I think. And then my number 2 is going to go in there like that. And then my ticket, I think I want right here. All right. So now let's start gluing all that down. So I'm going to start with the film strip. Again, $49 on Market, and they come in a pack with several in there, several different lengths. Most of them have like 3 or 4, you know, they're this, probably about this long, and they have 3 or 4 holes in them, or whatever you want to call each space. And some of them are solid, and some of them, you know, have an actual hole. So it's a mixture. We may not be cutting any of this off. We may be going with it just how it is. These die cuts are also $49 in Market, the flowers. So how do I want that? Like that, I think. Okay, and then her. See, I told you this one was going to be a lot quicker. One, because I kind of already had everything cut out and prepared, and 2, because I'm not doing 3. Three of them. Oh, I'm smearing glue everywhere though, aren't I? And these are plastic. They're not paper. I'm gonna scoot that down. I think so. My card's gonna hang off just a tad. But that's okay, we'll just trim it a little bit. feel like I may want something else. No, I think it's okay. Alright, so let's get the car on there. I could put the car up there. Or I could do just half the car. I think I may do it like that because I want the map to show down here, but I also want, I don't want the car to blend in. Alright, so let's trim that off. Get these little piece of leaf there that was hanging off the flower. And let's ink around the whole tag. Oops. Yeah, I quite enjoyed this one because you know I like my layering. So this one to me was pretty easy breezy after I decided what I was going to use anyway. Do I want to cut just a tad of that off? Yeah, I think I will. Just the very end of it. And I think I'm going to use the decal trimmer. I want to leave enough of it showing. So there we go. So there is the third, which is layered tag and retro film strip. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. And yeah, I really liked doing these and I like how they turned out. Definitely make cute little journal cards to go in journals. And so I will put one of them in my journal, and then, where is my journal? Here it is. So I will find a place to put one of the birds in here somewhere. And then, the tag will definitely go in here somewhere. Might do something like that, even though we don't have any red. And my journal is made in Midori style, so that I can add pages. So if I don't find a page, you know, that I want to put it on, then I can add a page in there. You can see most of these pages are neutral, so I've left that wide open to add, you know, whatever I would like in here. So we may have to find, oh, this is German, so maybe we want to do it there. That'd be kind of cute, huh? But anyway, next time I'll join, I have a video. I will have determined. Oh, look, I have another car. I forgot I did that. That one's a nut tuck. I will have made a determination where I want to put this and have it placed in there so you guys can see what I did. So, again, thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys back on Thursday for I Saw It on Pinterest. Until then, everybody have a great evening, or a great couple of days, I guess, and I'll see you back on Thursday. Bye.